It still seems odd to say it, but the Blues face their final match for more than a month. Their incentive against Brentford is a win today, could see them go into the World Cup intermission as Premier League leaders. With qualification for the Champions League knockout stage and the last 16 of the Carabao Cup already safely negotiated, City will certainly reflect positively on this first part of the campaign. And we are, of course, going to observe a minute's silence to respect those who gave up their lives for us to enjoy our freedoms. Brentford have played it long, and now they've got a gap in the middle. They're going through on goal. They might score here. It was a great save by Ederson, and it was interesting, Andy. John Stones made a point of not making a challenge.
A great decision.
Lesson learned.
A great decision. It can go wrong very quickly. And a great save. Very, very brave from Ederson again, which he shows time and again that when it comes to that key moment, he doesn't think about throwing his body in there.
Here's Foden. He clips it in towards Haaland, who hasn't really had a touch yet. Now De Bruyne picks it up. Plays it into the gap towards Bernardo Silva, but he isn't going to get to it. And Rico Henry is onto it, and he powers forward, and it's a tremendous sprint down the left. His cross isn't a bad one. Ederson palms it away. He reaches on Bemo, and Toney, and Ederson makes the save. And again, Ederson has to be at his brilliant best, because Brentford have been outstanding in the opening 5 minutes here. Here's Joao Cancelo coming forward for the Blues, who have been stung here into action. As John Stones plays it in towards Haaland, it's cleared as far as De Bruyne on the edge of the D. Outside it goes to Foden, back it goes to De Bruyne. De Bruyne on the point of the penalty area, clips in across. Haaland is there, right across the face of the goal. Gundogan couldn't get to it. City win a corner. This is going to be a great watch, Andy.
Yes, great movement from Haaland. Just initial movement on the back post, just in around the back. Fabulous cross from De Bruyne, this time with his left foot. Peels off to the far post and just eludes Gundogan with the opposite post.
City advancing now into Brentford territory. Terrific game at the Etihad. Credit to Thomas Frank for his approach, because he's having a go at City, not absorbing anything. And here they come again, Brentford. And they've won a free kick for the challenge by Joao Cancelo. Got to admire Brentford and Thomas Frank today, you really do. It's a free kick to Brentford, taken by David Raya up towards the edge of the City penalty area. Oh, it's in! And Brentford have scored. And Ivan Toney has put Brentford in front, and you can't say that hasn't been coming, because Brentford have had their opportunities. Ederson has made a couple of saves, but he couldn't get near to that one. And it's City 0, Brentford 1. De Bruyne now, crossing position on the left, in towards Haaland, headed away well by Jurgensen, picked up by Rico Henry, who turns and lays it back to me on to Henry. It was poor. Bernardo Silva gets there for City, and he wins. Oh, that's a handball! That's a penalty all day long! What's he given? What's he given? He's given a free kick, but that was in the area. VAR are going to check it, but that's a penalty. There's no other decision, surely. The question is it on the line on the outside of the line, or on the line on the inside of the line? And it is a free kick. After all of that, it is a free kick. Anyway, it's a free kick right on the line. De Bruyne can't shoot because it's too narrow. He will flip it into the Brentford box, though. And he does do, and there's a push in the box, and City claim a penalty. The ball is still not cleared, and there's another claim of handball. It's all happening here at the Etihad. Bernardo Silva now with a jinking run, keeps on going, then on to Rodri, and then to Haaland, and then it's cleared, and De Bruyne comes to get there, and De Bruyne's in the box, and then he goes down, and the referee says goal kick, and again there's no penalty. Well, there's a lot of decisions that are going to be made.
It's not enough, Ali.
What do you think, Andy?
It's just a contact there with his knee, but the ball's already out of play, so I tell you what, he's tried to take De Bruyne. He's tried to stop him there, getting to the ball, and it's play on.
De Bruyne now advancing across the centre circle. On it goes to Foden. Foden in the penalty area. Good shot, good save, and a corner on the rebound. Foden hit it, Raya makes the first save of the match for him, but it was always a narrow angle from which to score. We're inside the first of 3 minutes of added time. Joao Cancelo on the left edge of the penalty area, plays it into Foden. Foden now on the turn, plays it back to Laporte. Laporte clips in a cross, it's cleared eventually and out for a corner. Was a claim of handball? I don't think it was, but it was certainly a vehement claim from City. Oh, it was a handball, but he didn't mean to do it. That was intriguing. He went to control it and it hit his arm as he controlled it. But anyway, it goes through. Foden hits it! 1-1! Absolutely brilliant finish from Phil Foden. The corner came in, it wasn't cleared, and Phil Foden rifles a left-foot shot into the roof of the net. City won, Brentford won, an absolute peach of a strike.
The last 3 corners, Foden's gone out, and they've doubled up on the corners. That time he stayed in, and we're never going to win the first contact. What we've got to do is keep it alive. We managed to just prevent any sort of contact there, keep the ball alive, and what a strike from Phil Foden. Timing meticulous.
Absolutely, a wonderful, wonderful strike from Foden. Rodri in central midfield, turns to the left-hand side, goes to the edge of the area, lays it out to Joao Cancelo. The cross is a deep one, probably too deep, headed away by Henry, and then cleared only as far as De Bruyne, who pops it into Bernardo Silva, who hooks it into the area. It'll reach Joao Cancelo. Joao Cancelo in the penalty area, shapes to shoot, and it's blocked, and it goes out for a corner. Excellent effort from Joao Cancelo, cleared by Jurgensen.
Just a little ricochet, and they can go anywhere. But a great start to the second half carried on from Manchester City.
Akanji comes towards the halfway line, lays it off towards De Bruyne. De Bruyne first time ball, on it goes to Gundogan. Gundogan to Haaland. Haaland in the box. Oh, Gundogan's put it over. Brilliant exchange of passes, threaded through by Haaland to Gundogan, and Gundogan put it over the net, and he's on the floor on his knees because he can't believe he missed it.
Stays onside with a great run, Haaland, a little flick around the corner, and then you know if you put the icing on that, it really is a special goal.
On it goes to Mbemo, on to Henry. This is promising. Henry! Off the line. Toney looked as though he was going to tuck it in, but somehow I think Laporte it was with a challenge. And now how does this stay out? Henry puts the ball into the box, and Laporte gets there in the nick of time.
Yeah,
brilliant
incredible.
From Laporte.
Fabulous defending, never gave it up. Toney's got a simple tap in.
Back it goes to Rodri. Rodri just near the centre circle, lays it out to Joao Cancelo. Joao Cancelo into the final third, shooting position, hits it, David Raya saves it. Another City corner, another good stop by David Raya.
Great technique from Cancelo.
So 74% possession. City now have had 22 attempts on the Brentford goal, but only 3 of them on target. Rodri now coming to the final third, lays it out wide to Stones. Stones with a little step over, plays it back to Rodri. De Bruyne's cross, it's cleared this time by Jurgensen. One back by Rodri, gathered in by Laporte. Foden hits it wide, takes a deflection, goes out for the corner. City battering on the door, Brentford still defending magnificently. Foden now with the out-swinging corner. The ball comes in, it's cleared. City will get to it, no they won't. On the counter-attack comes Johan Visser. He's in a foot race with Ilkay Gundogan. City now backpedaling, 3-on-2 for Brentford. On it goes now, it's into the gap for De Silva. De Silva into the penalty area. The ball is a good one, tucked into the back of the net, and Brentford have won it. There are incredible scenes. Brentford have nicked it right at the end. Arsenal supporters cheering from West London because they will be as pleased as the Brentford fans behind the goal. A quite unbelievable performance. And it is one of those days when it's just not gone City's way. And Brentford have nicked it right at the end. City 1, Brentford 2.